MMAmadhouse, and I'm here with the new Brawl Inc. 145 champion, AJ the Savage Cunningham. Man, you come up here without limits MMA. Man, you put on a show for the fans, man. Take us through it there a little bit.
First off, I'd like to give my respect to Richard Mays. I'm sure you will see this. Much respect, tough guy, a lot tougher than I thought he was going to be. That being said, there was a few people who said that they thought I had got by him. That's not the case. Anyone that watches me fight on a consistent basis knows that I stand and throw, and when you stand and throw, you're going to get caught. But you land a lot, it's entertaining for the fans, and I know I'm going to have to change that. We'll work on that, work on my better angles and whatnot, but my ultimate goal is to go out there and win and to put a show on for the fans, and that's what I like to do. Round one, we came out, threw my stiff jab, I dropped my hands, my coach is screaming at me crazy, but I do it to bait him in, where I can hit him with that shuffle, with that hook, and then step out. Caught me a couple times, I cover up, came out in the second round, caught me good, which is what caught my eye. I shot for a takedown, he did a hard sprawl, and I went to peek out, thanks to the Lion Wrestling coach Kevin Corbett and Tom Erickson and all of their crew. My wrestling has gone through the roof. And I peeked out, took his back, got my double hooks, landed a few shots from the back, and then got the rear naked choke. Second round.
I know it looked like toward the end of the first round you was really getting comfortable with your strikes, and
yes sir.
And then you come out the second round and you like I say, you got clipped a little bit, but the corner was telling you take him down, and so what was going through your mind, because you just stood there and wanting to strike,
and just strike, yes,
and yet your coach was telling you to take him down,
and I hate it because I know my coaches hate it, and I hate when I let my freaking coaches down, and I hear them, and it's so hard. Because I want payback from the solo fight getting clipped and these other fights where I get clipped, and I want to be so good at my stand-up. I become naive when I'm fighting. I become ignorant of what I'm good at, which is wrestling and jiu-jitsu. And it's something we'll work on. It's something we'll definitely find how to mix it up a lot better. I shot for a few more takedowns than I usually do in 2 rounds, and so we're getting better. I felt my punches were a lot more straight down the middle. It's just little things we got to work on, listening and getting better with that.
So, man, you mentioned Solo Hatley. That's who took your belt down there.
Yes, sir.
Pyramid 3, I believe it was.
Yes, sir.
So, is Solo still in the back of your mind? I mean,
let's put. That's another thing. Hats off to Solo. Respect that man. Great power. The hardest hitter I've ever fought. The only one that ever knocked me out, and he did just that. But as far as him being on my mind, no. I'll fight anybody. I'd fight him tomorrow, like this. If they called and said, "Hey, the wake up be a bitch," but I'd make it. I don't fear him, but he's not on my mind. I'll fight whoever's next. I don't sit here and pick out opponents. They pick out my opponents.
So you're gonna go back home, kind of sit on this victory for a little bit, and then
I was hoping I'd get on another show before the end of the year, make it 5 fights for the year, but.
It's ultimately the year. Pyramid 5's coming out December the 9th.
It's all up to my coaches. They're the boss. I just do what they say, and I respect their decisions.
Okay, hey, AJ, take his time, man. And any thank you, shout out
sponsors. Okay, Raptor Designs. I got my awesome banner in there. I wish I would have got that out here.
I think I got
Centennial Bank.
On video.
Pasha Alexander. Cupped Up Coals. I owed them from the solo fight. Bad Boy Mowers. Superstop, Donald Patterson's Tire Shop, Cell Phone Central. Let's see who else. Man, I know I'm missing one. Oh, I know I'm missing one. I don't want to miss.
If we miss anybody, I'll be sure.
We'll be sure to tag him in.
You bet you, man.
Thank y'all so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, AJ the Savage Cunningham, the 145 Brawl Inc. champ. Thank you, AJ.